What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nate, and I'm back with another video. If you're not new to my channel, go ahead and comment down below how much you miss me. If you are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can know when I post another video. From the title, you can see that I'm going to be talking about the time I was talking to a boy that was DL. Well, when I say DL, that's what I mean, because like it was really weird because he wasn't open about it and he lied about it. So yeah, my social media will be in the description below. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's my TikTok name, because when I put in the TikTok name that is showing, it's not popping up. So yeah, I'm just still trying to figure that out. So now that y'all know, I'm gonna let y'all know. But yeah, so I met this boy at Kids Foot Locker, y'all. Like, I wear a size 5, 5.5, which means I can wear grade school sizes, which means that I can get my shoes from Kids Foot Locker. So, I got my shoes, and he was like a salesman, if that makes sense. Like, the little people that be in the cashiers, and they help you get your shoes, they check you out, whatever. I mean, my ends cut y'all real bad. So I had asked him for some help because I didn't see the shoes that I liked it for my kids. I didn't see none. So I was trying to see if they had some shoes in the back that I would like, that they haven't stocked. And he told me that they did, but they didn't. So I'm like, what does that mean? Which really was just a way to just keep conversation going with me, because come to find out, they don't have no shoes in the back. Whatever they have in the front is just what they have. It's just multiple of the same shoe sizes of one shoe in the back of all the shoes that's displayed in the front. So I'm talking to him and stuff, and he's asking about my children. I tell him I have 2 kids. They are boys. And he basically just say, like, I could get a discount from him and yada, yada, yada. So I end up getting my kids like 2 pair of shoes apiece, which will be 4 pair of shoes. So all that came up to be like $336, $337, something like that. But normally I will pay probably about $4 if I buy like them multiple pair of shoes at one time. But with his discount, it went all the way down to like $150. So I got like 4 pair of shoes for $150. But really, I think it's some bullshit, because they discount not that much. Like, I don't care how he tried to make it seem, how sweet he tried to make his job look, how easy he tried to make it seem. I don't give a fuck. I feel like you only scanned 2 shoes and then that was it. That's how I felt. But off the strength of that, I'm like, damn, you fuck with me, so I got to show love. Like, I gotta fuck with you. I don't mind giving you no conversation, whatever, because you didn't have to do that. So I ended up giving him my Instagram name. Usually when I meet people in person, I usually don't like to give them my social media, because I didn't meet you like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ended up giving him my Instagram name. So he got me his discount, y'all, or whatever. So I started talking to him for like a week or 2, and then he kept asking to see me. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But I'm like, if you want to see me, I'm not coming to your house. Like, you have to take me on like a real date or whatever. So he's talking about that's no problem, shit like that. So the Kids Foot Locker that he worked was in Lenox, and you know, like, it's, I think, that's not Atlanta Station, or is it? I don't know. But one of the movie theaters is like close by Phillips Plaza. It's close by Lenox. So we had went to the movies, whatever. So mind y'all, I told you I started following him on Instagram. So I'm like, let me go on this man's page, because I never really looked on his page like that. Like, I just follow him, whatever, like. Never liked none of his pictures, none of that. So after the date or whatever, I went home. I'm like, okay, he seemed like he a cool guy, whatever. But let me go on his Instagram just to see what type of pictures he be taking, how he be posing and shit like that. Because, you know, some of these niggas be weird. Like, they be extremely weird. So, y'all, I went on his page. I'm just looking at his pictures, at his likes. Like, as a female, we're going to do that. We're going to investigate. Like, I don't care. We're going to investigate, period. So I'm looking at his shit, his followers, his following. I'm looking at likes. I'm looking at comments. I'm looking at basically everything, right? So I see that he have, like, gay men following him. And that's fine, but it's like, a nigga that don't like niggas is not finna let no gay person follow them. Like, they not gonna taunt them or talk shit to them, but they not gonna allow them to follow them. Like, they gonna block them, if anything. Like, they not finna just know it's a gay nigga looking at them in a sexual way. You feel me? So, I didn't say nothing about it, y'all. I ain't say nothing about it. I just left it alone. So, then he was like, I have a little get together today. If you want to come through, you can. But I do photography, so it's like a little event that I have going on for my career field or whatever. So shit, I'm like, I don't have nothing to do today. And you can take some of my pictures if you want, but just give me a few hours to get myself together. Yada yada yada. So we together, but somebody called his phone and we're in the car, so you know how. So my bad, y'all. So somebody called his phone, whatever. So he made it seem like he had to go. So I'm like, okay, before you leave, I gotta ask you something. Like, why you got gay people following you on Instagram? Da 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 da. And I just feel like, are you gay? So he like, no, why the fuck would you ask me that? I can't control who follow me. I'm like, I was just asking because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a choice that I should be able to make. Like, I'm not judging you or nothing. If you're gay, then you're gay. But I feel like that's a choice I should be able to make. Like, I don't want to be liking somebody that like men. Like, I could be getting cheated on with a nigga. Like, that's a problem for me. So, I could tell he was a little offended about it, but he was trying not to act like he was. So, I was just like, okay, whatever, forget I even asked. Fast forward to 2 weeks from that day. I was just scrolling on Instagram, start watching people's story. And I don't know if he forgot that I follow him, but he reposted this post and it was like, sometimes men want to get ate out like women. But this was like a post that came from Twitter. And y'all know Twitter porn be going crazy. Like, everybody always on a freaky deaky shit on Twitter. So, I didn't say nothing about it. I just screenshotted it. And I didn't want to say nothing because he had already acted like he was just uncomfortable by the questions that I was asking when I first asked him about them following him. So, he had texted me when he seen that I watched his story. He had texted me and I was like, what he texted me saying? He was like, what you doing? And I was like, nothing, I'm chilling. And he asked if I wanted to smoke. And I'm like, now my head hurt, I don't feel well. And then he was like, I know you just see my post, but it's not like that. And I was talking about a girl eating my penis and all this and the third. But I'm just like, it's just something not adding up. So I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm not judging you. I told you I don't judge people. Like, I've been told you this. I don't judge nobody. I'm just not going to be. I just wouldn't be sick. Okay, so then I was like, I don't think I should be talking to this boy. Like, I don't know. So I called him one day. I'm like, I need some weed. He pulled up. Y'all, when he pulled up, this man had piercings everywhere, like everywhere. Box braids, everything. So I was just speechless. Like, I didn't know what to say. I just bought my weed and I just walked away. Like, I just instantly just grabbed the weed. I was like, I'm an Apple paper and I walked away. So he texted me. He was like, I thought you said you're not gonna judge me. I'm like, but I don't deal with liars. Like, you was all in my face trying to talk to me. Like, oh, you could be my kid's stepdaddy and this and the third, but you're gay. Like, you never felt to mention that. And when I asked you, like, you couldn't be 100 about it. Like, it just disgusted me that men will put women in situations like that. Like, it's okay to be you, but don't make me try to be okay with that shit because I'm not. And I would never be okay with sleeping with someone that likes men. Like, that's just me. I'm not okay with that. And I should have a choice and decide that's what I want to do. Y'all, was the craziest thing that ever happened to me, because I just felt like, what if I was still on them type of bitches that just move fast and just initiated sex a lot and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I learned my lesson. And once I see that you follow gay niggas from the jump, it's just is what it is. You're gay. Period. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check my description below for all my social medias and new videos that I post. Make sure you hit the bell so you can know when I do post another video. And I will see you guys in the next video.